the first step for us is always the structure of the show, and typically, we'll talk for a long time about an idea that we want to turn into a musical, and then at some point it just sort of needs to be solidified. So I'll go, if we're not working with a separate book writer, I'll go back and I'll write a treatment, which is basically a 10-page document that just sort of outlines all the beats of the show. And then we'll have another meeting of sorts where we go through and we sort of find in a broad way what we think the song moments are, in looking at all the events of the show. And then I think when it comes to a song, we, and this is something we definitely got from BMI, which is you talk about it and you come up with not only the idea for the song, but the hook of the song. And then more often than not, Tim will go and write music for it. And I think, what's great is you'll actually write basically the entire song. And if you've talked about it well enough, the song, lyric writing becomes so easy because you have this music that's basically a map of the traumatic moment.
And I'll make a recording where I say, this is the moment when the thing we talked about will happen, or the change happens, or this is the moment where they realize the thing, and then this is the quieter, responding to that realization. And we've actually experimented a lot with how to do the first step, because it's, I think, the scariest step.
Right.
For me, I've realized that unlike writing a pop song where you go, well, here's the refrain, I'm just going to do it as many times as feels right to get the ratio of the song down. A musical theater's songs requirements are so different from that. And if you don't know exactly what you need the song to be able to do, you can't even just write a refrain, because you don't know if it'll be flexible enough to do the job you need it to do, or to make the changes happen that you need to happen in the song. So that's why I literally will just beginning to end write the thing and then say, is it working?
Right. And there are people who do it other ways. So, and we've definitely tried that, where they'll, you'll get like a melody that's like a verse and a chorus, and then, and then it's sort of the lyricist's job to take that and turn it into a moment. Or even there are times where, I think certain people write in a way where you can almost, if you need to in development, you can take a piece of music from one place and you can put it somewhere else and you can sort of re-lyric it. The thing that's cool about musical theater is you're writing for a moment. And the thing that makes those songs not just, pop songs that are existing within a structure is that, like, they're very specifically tailored, and I think that comes from our the process, and that process.
And we both realize that we both need to give it 110% and make sure that we're doing our best work and making it work